Hi, crafty friends, and welcome to the last day of our 2025 Advent Kit. You've made it through a heroic effort. Today is our 24th card, and I really have enjoyed spending this time during December with you. So I hope that you'll join me in the new year for other crafting adventures. And I hope you'll come back again next year for the 2026 Advent Kit. All right, let's get going. So let's see what the last card is. This last one is going to be a Happy New Year 2026 card. Can you believe we're so close to 2026 already? I hope that you'll be able to use this one right away. So if you are like I am most years, sometimes I don't get all the Christmas cards sent out that I want to before Christmas arrives. And so I usually have a short list of people I need to still send a card to. And about now, about Christmas Eve, I will shift my strategy and start making some New Year's cards for those people that I missed or just other people I want to wish a Happy New Year. This year, I did pretty good. So I think I got Christmas cards sent out to everyone well, I can't say that for sure. I did get a lot of Christmas cards sent out. Let me just leave it at that. And if you are not sure if you're using this year or not, you can always leave the year off of it and just say Happy New Year, and then you can use it in future years. Okay, so we have some pretty gold layered in here to give it lots of shine. So we're going to, let's see. We have a piece, we're building the card on a black card base. So we have a piece of white for the inside. It's actually gray. So let's get that taped down first. I have to say, I think Christmas Eve might actually be my favorite day of the holiday season. Looking forward to kind of closing up shop up here in my craft room and spending the evening with my family and potentially a couple of friends. We're going to have some good food. I'm sure there'll be Christmas movies or songs on the TV. I hope you have beautiful family time in your home. I like Christmas Eve. By the time Christmas morning comes, I'm usually kind of tired and wiped out once the gifts are done. So this is probably my favorite day of the year. And I'm happy to spend this last morning with you making this card. Let's see, I had a few things I wanted to say as we wrapped up. So at the end of this video, I will show a recap of all the cards we made. And so if you've tuned in partway through this series, if this is the only video you see even, I want you to be able to see all the cards we made. If you've been crafting along and making the cards, then you have your own batch. And you should be so proud of all that you've accomplished as we went through this month. Okay, I put the gray on the inside, and now I'm going to put the black onto the gold. I'm just seeing how I want to do this. I think I'm debating if I'm going to put the gold ribbon around both layers or just around the black layer. Yeah, we'll do it around both layers. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm going to use glue on the back of this black paper that has the fireworks cut out of it. And you want to go or get all around the edge. On this one, it's a little funny because some of the edges are cut out actually by the die. So make sure you put a little dot on the end of the ones that are cut out, like that one right there, for example. So it'll stick down, and then put a good dot in the middle. And then I would put a few other dots around where you can kind of hide them, because the better this black sticks onto the gold layer, the more of the shiny gold you'll see coming through. And so we're just going to center that as best we can. And look at that. Such a beautiful firework with no real effort. The black is cut out from dies from an older die set I have called Light the Sky. And then once you lay it over the shiny paper, it looks like a shiny gold firework going off right in your card. Okay, now I'm going to take this gold ribbon. You can tell I love this because we've used it on 3 cards. And it's just so unique. I really haven't had any ribbon like this before. And I'm going to wrap it around the gold and black. And then what I did, you could do something different, but what I did is I just tied it kind of like double in the front. And then I adjusted my ribbon so it kind of stay to the side like that. Now, you could do a couple things, and I think I'm going to do something a little different here now that I'm working on this. I'm going to tape that ends to the back of my card. I didn't do that on the first one. I trimmed the ends down. So another thing you could do would be to trim these so it stays kind of within the boundaries of the card. But I like the way that looks when I put some tape on the back. So let's do that. It kind of gives it, I don't know how to describe it. Seemed like it gave it like a fluffy bow kind of look that I liked. And it's not unusual for me to change my mind as I'm making something. And I hope that you've done a bit of that as we've gone through making the cards. You see something you think is a little bit better way or something different that catches your fancy, just go ahead and do it. So I'm just kind of straightening it out and taping it right over the original gold that I wrapped around. That looks really good. I didn't even think of that the first time. Look at that. So let's see how much dimension it has. Okay, now making sure that you're on the front of the card, we're going to glue this whole piece down, centering it on the black cardstock. So now we have a nice gold frame and the gold firework and the gold ribbon. Very sparkly. I hope that we will craft together again in the new year. If you are not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would so appreciate it if you take a moment and go subscribe and like it if you liked these videos. And so we can keep in touch, make sure you're on my newsletter list. I email out a newsletter maybe every week or two. And I'll let you know about upcoming events. I'll let you know about specials when there's sales, and sometimes some project ideas. So it's worth keeping in touch that way. If you're not on the list, you'll be able to find a link to it on my website, which is blueberrycanary.com, or my Facebook page or the YouTube page. You'll find links. If you can't figure it out, send me a note and I'll add you. I just need your email address. All right, we are almost done. Happy New Year. I'm using dimensional tape to put the black sentiment on another piece of gold for some more sparkle. We're not almost done. We still have to put these numbers down. And then I'm going to use some glue on the back of the gold and glue this to the card. I'm putting this above the ribbon and kind of right in the center of the firework. That way it looks like the fireworks just exploding behind it. Now we'll put down our letters, our numbers, and these are very delicate and a little bit tricky. So let's see. When doing something like this, what I'll try and do is line it up on the paper first, and then I'll start with one that's near the center and work my way out. That's a way to get some good even spacing. So I'm just using some dots of glue on the back. And with this one, it's good to take a little extra care to try not to get too much glue on the front because it's a shiny piece of paper. And I think where the glue sits on the front might make some not shiny spots. So then I'm going to go to the other side of the center with my one of my 2s. And like I say, if you want to use this, if you're not sure you're going to use that this week, you can leave these off and save it for next year. So Lily has just joined me, my little puppy. She's been here for a lot of the videos, and she's been mostly quiet. But I guess she wants to say Merry Christmas to you, and if she gets loud, it just means she is very happy that the holiday is here, and she has been promised she's getting a new toy tonight. So I think she's excited to get on with the holiday. I'm going to miss you guys, but I hope you have a wonderful week with your family, weekend, and holiday. And that we have a chance to craft together again soon. I love this card. I made a very similar card in 2025 and gave it to a lot of people. And people are always a little happily surprised to get a New Year's card because, you know, they've gotten Christmas cards, but not everybody sends New Year's cards. So you're going to make a big splash with this fancy card. I think this is very fancy. And then we're just going to finish it up with, guess what? Adding some sequins for bling. So I've got some coordinating sequins here. They already have glue dots on the back. You can put them wherever you would like. All right. Happy New Year. I really do wish you all the best. Thanks so much for spending your December with me for a few minutes each day. And I would love to have any feedback you have on the cards, the process, what I could have done to make it easier. My wheels are already turning for next year's kit. And I look forward to seeing you in 2026. Now, let's just take a quick look back through all of the cards that we made. I hope you're very proud of yourself for all that you accomplished, even though it might seem like it was just a few minutes each day. All right, I don't think I have these in exactly the right order, but we have our Happy New Year card. We have our best wishes. I'm not going to be able to pile these up because they're all very dimensional. We have our beautiful purple butterfly. Maybe I'll just try and make a big pile and let it be. We have the round happy birthday card with the planes on it. We have the best wishes card with the pretty flowers. We have You Did It with guitars. We've got our Turtly Awesome happy birthday card. We have Fancy Cakes birthday card with more of that gold ribbon. We have one of my favorites, the Oh Happy Day with lobsters and crabs and pink coral. We've got a Get Well Soon card, Feel Better Soon with the coffee cups. We have a sympathy card. Sorry for your loss. A thank you card. You're too kind. We have another pretty birthday card. A lot of people like this one the best, with the sand dollars and the pretty aqua colors. We have a thinking of you with some pretty flowers with gold foiling on the paper. We have our happy cone flower card with the secret place to write stuff. Hello, with a butterfly inside for a surprise. And I have some little pieces of the backing from my tape sticking to me. We have the polar bear card with the shiny red bow for Merry Christmas. We have another thank you card with pretty leaves and the cute little acorn and the really nice embossed gold design paper. And then let's see, almost down to the end, we had this fun sunshiny hello card. And then most of these I think were the ones we did at first. The happy holidays with the pretty winter birds. The Merry Christmas with the cute little red string and the little village. The peace card. Things are sticking to this. The peace card with the doves. That one's just beautiful. We had our happy holidays with the branches and the red bow. We had our one big card, the Christmas greetings, with the polar bear. Not a polar bear, he's a black bear, I guess. And the little badger delivering the gifts. And then I think this was the first card we made, our banner card with the reindeer dancing in the sky, ready to take off. All right, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, and can't wait to hear all the love you've spread in the world as you send these cards out. Merry Christmas.